Hello everybody, welcome to Azzurro Chords, our daily chord progressions, together with harmony ideas and inspirations for your next track. Let's open our Ableton project and let's get started. We are here in our Ableton project. We prepared already some house groove as a background inspiration for our chord progression. So how we start our chord progression, for this we will use the MIDI wizard. We just start with an idea from the MIDI wizard and then we will find a cool chord progression from the idea. So we are in the key of C and we will play a chord progression in A minor, major C related to the A minor. Let's open the log and then generate a chord progression. You can listen to it. Okay, this is A minor, F9, G, F, D and A. So basically we have here the home key, the subdominant, the dominant key, and here the subdominant and the home key. So actually the chord progression is interesting, but still it's not what I want. So I will now go to modify this chord progression and then I will come back with the result. So now we are back to our chord progression. We changed a little bit this progression from the MIDI wizard and it sounds like this now. A minor 9, E minor, D minor 7, G, D minor 7, E minor 7, A7 sus, A minor 9 and G sus 4. Now we switch out this here and can use the MIDI. We already prepared the MIDI file here, and in this MIDI I can also change a little bit the volumes. Deactivate these notes by Command 0 and activate the top notes again. This. Okay, this is not here, this also not. And cancel the other notes to make it more clean. So, and next we will also shorten the notes a little bit because this overlapping would be a little bit problematic for our next step. Okay, this is okay. I see more or less. Okay, it's also okay. So now let's come to this track. Let's color it red. And we have here our Max for Live plugin where we can now change our positions and the type. Position 2 is already the A minor. So we keep this A minor here for the first note. The second note is the E. This is the position 6. Next is D. The D is the position 4. Then we have the G, that's the position 5. A D, again 4. Then in E, the position 6. A is the 2. And then we have again an A, and finally we get the G, which is 5. Okay, so this is our position pattern, and the type pattern is the 9s. Then we have the 0, the E minor. Then we have a 7th here. And next we have the 0. Then here is again 7th, and there is 7 here. 7th. And next we have the sus 2. Sus 2. Then we have the 9s. And here the sus 4. Let's listen to this by soloing. Maybe together with the chords. All together. So I think it's already a nice chord progression. Finish now to create our progression, and the next step will be to find a cool bass line. So the next step will be to create a cool bass line, and for this let's look at our bass track. So we already copied this harmony plugin in this track. We have the same pattern. Also I have the UNISYNTH here, and I created a very nice bass sound. So I play this with my MIDI keyboard. So let's just play what comes in our mind. Okay, good, this is now some starting idea, and I will adjust this pattern and I come back then in a minute. So we changed a little bit what we had before, and let's just listen to it, to the result. Okay, we can work with this bass line. Next will be a stub sound with some key in our track. So we come now to our step pattern. For this we put this away from this 8 bars, and we have now empty 8 bars here, and we can play our sound according to our harmony pattern. It will be correct. Let's just start. Okay, this is the starting point of our pattern, and I will now modify it a little bit and then see you again in some minutes. Here is our new pattern. Okay, now we have to maybe change the volume a little bit. This is our sub pattern. And next, maybe what we can try is to get the full also chords with some different keys, maybe some layer with the nexus. And for this we copy the pattern in this nexus. Like this, and then let's how this sounds. Good. Actually, this is now already quite nice. Chord progression with some kind of different patterns and arrangements. Then let's now come to the next part, which is a nice melody. So for the melody, we're using our lead track. So we also copy harmony pattern in this lead track. Let's see how this works. Yeah, we have it here. In order to play our melody, we have to change the voicing. There are several options here. We can go to the top note, the 6th note, or the 5th note. So I play many times the 5th note. Fits sometimes better, but this depends on the harmony. So let's try what we get with our MIDI keyboard. So the melody, we will play just Nexus, then the melody with the bass and some heads. Yeah, this is quite interesting. Quantize and put the groove here. I see overlapping. Yeah, he will change to a different note, maybe to a higher note. What kind of lead we can also use here? There are several options for leads. I have here, for example, number 9. Let's come to this lead. Now we can have a right, open hi-hat. So it becomes a little bit more busy. The next thing will be a plug sound. So finally we will get a plug sound. So let's go to this track, to the plug track. Or let's say we would have arpeggio. So the harmony pattern is here. We can play by our MIDI keyboard. It's too low. Okay, then we have to change the voicing. Maybe 6th voice. Good. Okay, let's see what we can do with this pattern. Let's quantize this and put the groove in. Yeah, actually, this we can make it a little bit more busy here. We could now start to arrange it, but let's also walk a little bit on the arpeggio, and then I will come back after a minute. So we are back with our plug pattern, and we also adjust the lead sound a little bit, so it sounds like this now. This lead. Okay, sounds nice, but the lead sound is still not perfect. I think I should walk a little bit on the lead sound. Check this. This is the envelope 3 is the filter. There's a pitch down. Better. Okay, this is all for today. Thanks for watching our video, and see you the next time.